Alright, so here today, I just wanted to make this clear before we jump into this video. First off, thank you all for the support. We're officially almost there to 16K, which we may hit before the end of the year, which will be the coolest thing ever. Thank you again for all the support and everything this year. It's been the greatest. Today, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. The dev video officially just dropped, and we have a lot of information to go through. A lot of freebies. I want to confirm that there was information I shared with you in a previous video, that being 72 summons. It looks like that information was all correct. So again, I did share that with you because it was a legit source. Remember, I try my best to vet everything that I share with you so that I can show you the proper things. So everyone that listened to that video at least now knows that I'm correct about that. So thank you for that. Thank you for the year. I hope you guys all have a wonderful year coming into 2024. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy. And I hope 2024 is the greatest year for you, or better than at least this year, which is the greatest thing that can be, right? That being said, let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into this and let's have some fun. Yeah. So we have the dev video over here. If you want to watch it, you're more than welcome to go watch it. It's actually pretty good. Gives you an idea of what's going on. I will leave it muted because it's like in a, again, different language, obviously, right? We just have the subtitles to go off of. But again, we have like this beautiful sand art that was done. Again, go and do it. I'm going to mainly focus on like the main elements, but it looks very, very beautiful. It looks very, very beautiful. So read through it, see how it is. I will be honest here, right? This is a wonderful video. I want to say thank you to Shift Up for cooking this entire year. They did cook, whatever you might say. I will say something though, and I want to again make this clear. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to say, but a lot of this video was dedicated more so to minigames. So if you like minigames in this game, you have a lot to look forward to, right? They're really putting a lot of effort into creating minigames and stuff like that. So that is what they're going for. I will say that when I watched this entire video, again, it's like, Nikke is a great game. I'm not hating. So please don't do that to me where it's like, oh, Goku's just saying this. What I'm trying to say is, whenever we do get dev notes and whatever, usually a lot of the time the content isn't ready, right? A lot of the time they're saying like, oh, we have plans, but we'll tell you when the plans get more closer to being ready. And then that always takes like months and months, right? You kind of saw at the end of the year, there was things that they have planned, they had plans for, which we never got, that got pushed now into 2024, which were things promised to us in that stream, which were already promised to us for like the last 4 months of the year, we never got, right? So again, I always say that like, you know, it's good. The game cooks, game does wonderful. I'm not trying to say anything there. What I'm trying to say also on the side is, yeah, sometimes they do kind of stall and they are a little bit more lackluster on the plans, but I do think for the most part, it was a great dev video. I watched the entire thing. I'll give you like the too long didn't read. The first 3 minutes of the dev video, or 2 minutes, right, was the sand drawings and everything. It looks beautiful. Go watch it. So you see that. The next, basically up until like the 7-minute mark, until they do this over here, is them talking about minigames and how much they love the minigames and how good it is and how minigames are becoming an integral part to the game, where the community loves them and we love to make them, so we're going to continue making them for you. That was all the way, I'm not even lying, up until this point right here, I think. So thank you for supporting our minigames, thank you. And then we finally get into like the 2024 plans. So basically 8 minutes of the video was, again, 2 minutes being dedicated to the stand drawings, which was beautiful, and 6 minutes of minigame talk, which, again, if you like minigames, I love them. There are great minigames. MOG, so many different core minigames to this game, which are fun as hell. But when it comes to content, players are looking to like use their Nikkes in content outside of those things. Because minigames, you just play, have a little bit of fun. I like it, right? But on the outside, people are looking for content to use their Nikkes in. So here we go. Now, we have the 2024 talk about what's happening. Today's video is meant to be the feature of people behind our minigames. That's like mainly like their focus was, and they're kind of saying it here too. So just keep that in mind. But beyond that, this time now it's going to be all about what they have planned for 2024, or the at least first half of it, I'll say. But I'd like to take this opportunity to share a bit more with you. I'll keep pausing and going through this. Specifically, this is our game plan, development plans for 2024. So be prepared. This is what they have, right? So if you like the game, here we go. Due to Nikke's unique blend of shooting and storytelling and RPG elements, we have focused on layering a strong underlying foundation and aim for stable continual updates in 2023. Correct? We expanded a lot, which is true. They've gotten much, much bigger, not in terms of gameplay, right? But also in scale of our voice acting, storytelling, and events, which we've seen, right? We've definitely seen it. You have dubbed events now. You have a lot of things happening in the game. Wonderful, wonderful, you know, music and everything. Things that you wouldn't expect from a game like this. And they're just cooking. They're just cooking, right? Still, we do understand that some of our commanders have been craving more than gameplay, or more in the gameplay department, which is true, right? JPKR, I've been seeing a lot of people spamming them, saying like, give us more content, right? Give us like a game mode. That's what everybody wants right now, because it's true, right? At the end of the day, you farm up like all your interception, you're gonna hit a max point, you're done basically, right? It's like 5 minutes a day you do that. Then solo raid is like the end game content, you kind of justify 5 teams. But as more pilgrims release, more broken pilgrims, you want to use them somewhere, right? You're not gonna like keep replacing your team for interception to make it a second faster. You're not, right? So people are looking for that new content where you can use your Nikkes and do stuff. But right now, I don't think this dev video cooked that up yet, but In the future, they might, right? So again, in 2024 is the year we plan to broaden our gameplay horizons. With that being said, first they want to talk about Simulation Room 2.0, which is great. This is a great thing because upgrading Nikke's is the hardest part of the game. That's endgame. Upgrading your Nikke's, dude. You can't. But now Simulation Room Overclock is a brand new thing to help you ease the restrictions when it comes to those stupid maps, which are skill manuals, right? They are also planning for a January rollout. So when I do say they stall a lot when it comes to it, this is good. At least they announced this pretty early. They announced it during our first any stream, which was weeks ago, and now we're getting it right away. So I'll definitely say this is like the fastest release of something. It's an optional challenge, but the difficulty is raised, right? So it's obviously going to be accumulating more rewards per what you kind of put into it. So just make sure you are aware of that. They're on the beta and they're ready to hear what you have to say about it when it does release, which is good. They're also going to be enhancing the shooting experience, right? When I first read this, I'm going to read this again to see if I got this wrong, but it was like a big non-answer of what they want to do. So here's what they say, right? Our goal is to provide a fun experience for the players, and we have been conducting the research from various angles to craft an experience which is easy to pick up and fun to master. This means new gameplay features, boss modes, and various enhancements to existing elements. Okay, 2 important points here. First, we're not merely ramping up the difficulty, right? So people always think like, oh, how do we make this game better? Well, we ramp up the difficulty in this content. Boom, right? No, it's not. At a point, it's like, oh, we just a power scaling, endgame, whatever, power creep, whatever. So it's definitely not there. But they're trying to make it where it's fun, right? They're increasing the experience and all that stuff. So we'll see what that means. We don't plan to achieve this solely through one additional gameplay feature or boss, but we tend to gradually improve the entire gameplay experience throughout 2024. It's for that reason, we have not mentioned any specific gameplay changes or new bosses in the developer note. Instead, we plan to keep an eye on the shooting experience evolves. Again, I get it. It's kind of dev talk in a way. I do kind of want to hear something, but I just think that they don't have anything ready to like cook up there. But they said throughout 2024. That's an entire year to go through. So I am hoping that they do have some plans here. But again, just feels like, in my opinion, not trying to be negative again, just feels like a non-answer. It's like, don't have anything ready right now. We'll take some ideas, take some like again through surveys when the right time comes. They'll keep hearing your responses, see what they can cook up, and that's their thing, right? The main thing that they have ready to go, the only thing they have ready to go really, is going to be your overclock feature to Simulation Room, which is good and welcome. Definitely a thing that needs to happen. But moving on, we have Champion Arena over here. So again, the development has been progressing. Again, this game is mainly focused for PvE, right? We want to focus on our PvP things too. This is one of them, right? That being Champion Arena. Again, we missed the ability to discuss things like this, which is, again, Champion Arena. Let me give you a quick update on its progress and what we're hoping to achieve. Essentially, the Champion Arena is designed for commanders who excel in SP Arena. So again, PvP mode, be ready for it. It's intended as a supplementary experience, okay? Let's keep going here. Sometimes the things that go by so fast, but no. We are 80% through this development, and if it goes well, we aim to launch it within 2024. So there is that. Again, no date specifically put just down, which means 80%. I'm expecting, what, 4 months maybe, bare minimum. Again, now we're going to a new thing over here. The story is a pivotal aspect of Nikke. We have been expanding on through the implementation of things, so keep that in mind. Such as events and brief encounters. Now, this is a good one. I'll say this is a huge W in the story. So watch this, ready? They do have players have been asking for more story, right? So therefore, this year, guess what they're doing? They are going to be introducing a special story gameplay mechanic. This mechanic is, again, early stages, so there's not much into it yet. They're still planning it. The specific goal, basically, or 3 of the goals have been set. First, the plots will feature full voice acting. It's basically a side story, right? It's not story, side story that focuses on different story events, which is, again, welcome. Second, the stories will expand on Nikke's backstories. So again, each story will be different. It's depending on who they pick the story for, and that's the entire thing. And the entire thing is that they're important. They're based on the narrative. They're very important and very core to the story, where you should be reading them to keep up to date with what's happening in the story, so they can kind of justify the point of it, right? Which is very good. Of course, how the play experiences will vary depending on its design. Once we have more concrete details, we'll share with you, basically, right? So again, when I say it, I'm trying to say, like, they do keep saying that we have stuff, but we're in early stages for it, right? Mainly what they've been cooking up is just mini games, right? So if you like it, our core content, in my opinion, in this game definitely is every 2 weeks we get an event, we enjoy that story, and that's our core content, right? Currently, we don't have that thing where it's like, I'm going to use my Nikke here. The only thing I can really use them is solo raid, right? I log in, I do my dailies, I do my story thing, I hop on for solo raid whenever it's here. Those are my core things, but again, I could be yelling at the the wind here. I'm just speaking out loud as my opinion and what I've seen in my comments, right? A lot of people in my comments have been bringing this up too. But yeah, they're working on storytelling, dialogue, presentation, and animation to bring the narratives to life. So they're working on that, making things better. So 2024 is a better year for that. Internal procedures are being refined so we can better showcase our improvement as 2024 progresses. I'd also like to share some highly anticipated news. In comparison to the story-based elements pertaining to Nikke, I personally feel that the collection-based and wardrobe aspects of the game are lacking. Therefore, we plan to increase and add more elements throughout the year. What does that mean? we're gonna make you pay for some more gacha skins, baby. What does that mean though? Again, I don't know what that means, but let's go with it. More skins, I'm guessing. I think that's what they're going for. More mini games coming soon, right? They want to cook up more designs and a different experience that you've never seen before. They're trying their best when it comes to it. So again, realize that now. We'll share updates with you as soon as they happen through the developer notes. So stay tuned for more information. We've also prepared some New Year rewards. Here's the biggest part of the stream, or the video, sorry. This is wonderful, right? To express gratitude to all the commanders out there. Here you go. 200, what is it? 2,000. Yeah, 2024. I was like, what the fudge? 2024 gems will be given to everybody, right? That's huge. That's huge. That's going to save like 75% of my community that doesn't have gems right now, because you need still 4,000, but that's going to help you a huge amount pushing towards that step up recruit, right? Getting one growth set 24 hours, getting a synchro expansion, so basically 300 gems right there. It's 300, right? Or 500, one of the two. Advanced recruit vouchers times 10, so advanced recruit vouchers times 10 again, right? So that's 2 multis now. That's technically a bunch of singles over there, not exactly 10 singles, but this is exactly what they meant by 72 summons, because again, 36 was counted. I already showed that to you. Plus 10, because you're getting 10 more as the daily event, so that's 46. Now 46 plus 20, that's 66. Let's just say that equals 6. Is that a little less than 6? Isn't it? Yeah. All right, Matt failed me. I'm good. Let's just go with it, right? It's a little less than 6, but the gift code saved you. Gift code saved you. That's 72 summons. Boom. So yes, I shared that information with you, and I was right. All right. Thank you. All right. I vet my things, so I can give you proper information. All right. There you go. W. Go. Did it right. All right. Additionally, first full burst event and additional mission events will be available from the 1st to the 7th, which is wonderful. I do love that a lot, and we hope that you have fun with them and everything. As for the special request, many of you put forth. Modernia will once again be recruitable starting January 1st. Yeah, a lot of people have been begging for that. Once again, thank you for all the support over the past year. In the coming year, we continue to do our best, or will continue to do our best and everything. Thank you all for the, for everything you've done, basically, right? What is this? New initiatives announcement? The sound director, Cosmograph. Exciting news to share with everyone. Music is now available on global platforms. Wow. Huh. So I wonder why stuff's been happening. Is that why? Is this why stuff's been happening? I see. But yeah, basically that's really it with the video. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. They're gonna go all out this year, so make sure to be ready for it. Again, you know, it's dev talk. I'm hoping that they actually mean what they say, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're definitely going all out this year. I hope they actually stand by that and do go all out. But yeah, don't do that. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to say, like, you know, hey, hopefully they do keep up with it. They cooked this year. You know that. I say it all the time. I hype up Shift Up. Right? I hype up Shift Up more than anyone else, all right? But I do want to see them cook this year. They didn't mention anything about the collab, which is funny as hell. They made sure to dodge the collab. They want you to focus on Scarlet, so focus on Scarlet. And later we'll talk about the collab, so... Hopefully, there probably is most likely a collab within the next 6 weeks. That's how it happened last year. So again, keep that in mind. It has to be... It's 6 weeks, right? 2 banners? Yeah, 2 banners. So 8 weeks, because we have to go through this for 2 weeks. So 8 weeks. 8 weeks the banners for the collab launch. So be prepared for that. That's been for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, enjoy. Quick little video, talk about the dev video. Again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to say that's what I kind of think about, but they did cook, right? A side story element is really cool. They are launching that in January to help us with maths and everything, which is very good. They said, throughout 2024, there'll be new improvements to gameplay. We just don't know as of right now what that actually means, but again, we'll see. The freebies were great though, 2 multis, all that stuff is very nice. So W in my opinion, but let me know what you think, all right? Yeah.